Well, so that was Alassane Diarra, and looking at where that offside line is coming from, yes, he just moved a bit early. But look, we're talking about the threat that buildcon can actually pose to Red Arrows. We've seen this Red Arrows team crack several times against Konkola Blades here. We saw them crack away to Green Eagles, where they got their first loss in 17 games. Yes, we saw them go behind against Forest Rangers. So it's a team that can crack. buildcon needs to pile a lot of pressure to this defense and make this game a contest.
In fact, for Arrows, that loss came after their last loss was on October 31. They lost November 31, I think, yes, when they lost away in Dar es Salaam. Chance here! Could this be one back? The line, it has crossed the line. So buildcon have put one back. And it's Jonathan Manongo. He came off the bench, and you were talking about them cracking. So a good comeback, maybe, possibly. Oh, he was introduced in the 24th minute, and now he has scored the first in the colors of buildcon Football Club.
Yes.
So they put one back.
They seriously crack. This we've seen several times. And this is the only time that teams actually get some more confidence. There was a cross coming through, a header, and that time, that is where that ball crossed the line. No debate about that. It clearly crossed the line, and it's a very good goal by buildcon. There. Clearly crossed the line. 2-1. Game on.
Suddenly game on. He came off the bench in the 24th minute. And barely under 20 minutes, he has put one back. Manongo with one for buildcon. Arrows 2, buildcon 1. Now penalty here. Oh boy. Kapilimba under pressure. And Trezor Shiwa were edging the crowds to roll on.
Well, so immediately after buildcon pulls one back, here is Trezor, just brought down illegally. buildcon will not have any complaints about that. He was seriously brought down in the box. Jans Kazwe had no choice but to point to the spot.
So, extension to sit at the comfortable lead in terms of goals. It's Ricky Banda. If he does score, it will be his 11th of the season up against Benson Mwale. Nicely taken. 3-1, they lead here. So advantage in terms of the 2-goal caution extended here, and it's Ricky Banda. 12th goal overall, 1 in the CAF Confederation Cup, 11 in the league. Slowly beginning to show some serious threats to Friday Sam, who assists left to join Marisburg United. They don't celebrate him too much. Seems to be some prayer that they're coming up with.
Well, so that's how it became. Chihuahua just brought down into that. Rick Banda had to step up. Coolly taken. Throws the goalkeeper in different direction. And yes, that's his 11th goal of the season. And 3-1 to Red Arrows. It's a beautiful season for Red Arrows. The confidence is high. But of course, that one goal by buildcon clearly tells you to say they can still come back.
The 22-year-old Ricky Banda really showing some serious intent and business. So Banda with his second for the afternoon, 3rd overall. Arrows lead 3-1 against buildcon. The buildcon defense really is panicking. Let's see what they will come up with here. Tresor Chihuahua was brought down in the box. He can overlap in such positions and create some havoc, as we've evidenced that one that has resulted in the penalty tucked in easily, nicely by Ricky Banda. 3-1, they lead. Just checking through the records. The last time Arrows posted 3 against buildcon. In fact, it was buildcon that have scored 3 against Arrows. So this is another record that will be set by Red Arrows. Because last time when 3 goals scored by any of these two sides when they came up was on Africa Freedom Day, May Day, May 25 in 2008, when buildcon beat Red Arrows by 3-2. We had 5 goals in total in that match. This is 3-1 in the meantime. Rahim Osmanu, you remember him? Lamin Moro and John Mark Makwata, Araba Kwata scored in that match. And there were 2 goals for Arrows from Justin Zulu and Joseph P, a penalty. Shot here, easy pickup for Kalumba. A strong drive now to get Joseph P in the run, in the attack.
Well, it's that midfield that has broken down now for buildcon, that needs some repair of some kind. Red Arrows are having so much easy in the middle of the pack, and hence Lassane Diarra enjoying that play in that position. He looks like a free player.
Winning becomes a habit, and so is losing. And I think in the case of Arrows, winning bonuses all the time being counted by the team treasurer is what they are always looking forward to in every match, and that spares them to put up some good performance. Kalumba. Simwanza on the left, bringing another naturally left-footed player, first 11 in his Arrow-sided Prosper Chiluya. Chihuahua, controlled by Joseph P. Does well, gets a bit of an opponent. Good ball, Lassane Diarra. This is good football by Arrows. Brings in Twiza Chaibela. Angora stomach Chaibela. Just how they're knocking the ball very comfortably, this Red Arrow side. And really, this brings up a lot of pressure. The likes of Freddy Lukasi Shimenga in the conversation there with Yobe, Donmik.
Well, Shimenga telling the technical bench what Chaibela should have done.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, himself, Shimenga scored a very good goal last week. They equalized in the game against Forest Rangers, just outside the arc. Mobidi. Simbamba. Good ball from Lassane Diarra. We've been entertained 2 goals, and so is great football that is being displayed on showcase here. Arrows. Looks like it's one of those Zambia Air Force. Remember, during the week, it was Air Force Day, where they're displaying all the good things that they do. And maybe that has spared them some translation of Air Force Day into a Saturday Air Force display by Red Arrows here, the Zambia Air Force sponsored sign. So that's Christopher Chola. 1 goal so far. He has scored since joining buildcon Football Club from Green Eagles. Player down. It's the leading goal scorer for Red Arrows Football Club. Ricky Banda, that would be a serious concern if he doesn't continue with play. Seven fouls for Red Arrows, 12 overall, with 2 yellow cards for buildcon. Nineo Bongong in the 10th minute and 21st for Kanamuli Sevelini Kapilimba, the captain.
Well, Ricky Banda looks pretty bad there. That where he actually injured himself.
Red faces of one of the strong men in the buildcon setup. Seriously, things not looking good for buildcon at this stage, but still a long way to go, I'll tell you. We've got 4 minutes before the halftime break here. How they'll need it to re-energize possibly for the second stanza here.
Some energy has to come from somewhere somehow. There's a whole lot, 45 minutes remaining in the second half. If they look that dejected, well, I hope they don't give that energy, the negative energy to the players. But of course, Red Arrows has just been so good in this half.
Superb. Alassane Diarra blocked. Can confirm Ricky Banda is back, so the concerns for the Arrows faithfuls are laid by the confirmation of him coming back. On Ronald Olaki by Prosper Chiruya of the 2017 Zambia Under-20 AFCON winning squad. The drive was meant to get the attack to come through from Lineo Bongong. So John Lungu now has to think of a master plan. He was quite a strong midfielder during his playing days. Defensive, that is. Crossfield for Gianni Sikaze. Was he trying to control it and give us a bit of skill? It's going to be a drop ball situation from the teacher by profession, Gianni Sikazwe.
But you could see his moves. It looks like he can actually do better.
Well, in fact, he does play some social football. I've seen him in his hometown, Kapiu Porsche, where he's based. Sunday afternoon football that I will encourage you to start playing. Some of us have retired from that football, I tell you.
Yeah, I remember the goals you scored.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Nixon Mubidi. Starting up something here. Chance here! Saved by the goalkeeper. That one was going in for Ricky Banda. It would have been a hat-trick here. Oh, he's so livid with his defenders. Benson Mwale, Ricky Banda thought that was goal number 3 for him. He's already on a brace here. It was a good cross from the right from Nixon Mubidi. But the long palms, strong palms, big palms.
It's the confidence that you have into these boys. And that one looked like it was going in. Yes, Tabela with the cross. What a header. But that strong hand that's stopped Ricky Banda from getting a brace. Yes, what a save. What a save. And Ricky Banda had already counted that as a goal. Yeah. Chisi was celebrating.
I tell you,
Shimenga.
when a man puts his hands on the head, it tells you something.
Yeah. There's so much confidence.
But credit also should go to Benson Mwale between the sticks for buildcon. That's a top draw save. Good connection. Equally good was the save from Benson Mwale. Seconds before the halftime break here. Our 45 minutes has come in too quick, too fast to go. Placed de Boleke Weta. Still trying to at least reduce the deficit from 3-2 is what buildcon will be hoping at this stage. Chested by